Okay, everybody, welcome. We are in a no scaling pack, so in this pack, it should be very difficult to get any extra stats on your pets outside of just leveling them. So yeah, it's basically no rules, but yeah, there's no scaling food, there's no scaling pets. May have made a mistake, and maybe there's some way to get some extra stats somewhere, but yeah. The idea is you don't really scale anything beyond their base stats. Things can get bigger in the fight, and that is completely okay. But yeah, I guess we're just going to see how it goes. Also, yeah, you're from most friendly pet. I keep forgetting that moth can hit itself. I would have put those the other way around otherwise, but hopefully we're fine. No. Alright, and I'm absolutely buying all of these. But do I stack mosquitoes? The extra snipe might be worth more. Like, nothing's going to be so big that I need 2 moths. So I'll probably stack these instead. Yeah, happy to have that. So let's have you hit yourself. So you're going to be a 4-4. You do a 1 damage snipe, start combat. And yeah, you die and summon a 1-1 cricket. Pretty good. Don't hate that. Mosquito sound effect gave you PTSD. See, I live in the UK, so it's barely hot enough for these guys to do anything. Get like a week of sunlight a year. And you missed the designed weeklies, they were better. I mean, some of them were. I definitely missed the wacky weeklies. But yeah, it would be cool if they were doing more community ones. I wouldn't trust myself to make any, but yeah, there's been a lot of cool ones. There are so many crickets. Alright, Dolphin and Hoopoe Bird. So they do the same amount of damage. You're potentially worse because if people are running like garlic, then yeah. Or I guess it'd still only block 2 damage actually, so maybe it's the same, but yeah. I like a dolphin. Let's take you. Think I'm going to roll for tier 2s instead of going for the other thing there though. And I might wait for tier 4 actually before I combine the other one. Even this is kind of nice. I don't know whether I can like sell something again. Selling the cricket for a Thunderbird, that's probably a bad move. I'm gonna leave that, I think. Okay, so you're buffing the Frostwolf, you do a big snipe at the start of battle. Probably should have put something smaller behind this, actually, so I could have swapped those two around, but otherwise I'm happy with positioning. Even that sunlight is rainy, exactly. You know how it is. In the Netherlands, you get quite a bit of mosquitoes because of all the water all over the place. That's also, yeah, that's also very fair. Thankfully, I don't live near any, yeah, big ponds or lakes, so it hasn't really been an issue. Alright, don't increase that. Alright, let's get some cherries down. Kind of like it for you. Yeah, I think we're just going to buy some cherries, so let's give some to you as well, maybe. Probably. If I get it leveled up, then pineapple might be cool, but I'm honestly probably not too bothered about that, so yeah. Let's roll for the mosquito level. Or you. Sell cricket, buy second Frostwolf, I kind of like that. Alright, so you get the extra attacks, only 2, so you're like a, yeah, 4-3, but yeah, you're going to give the thing that's like alive after you die Frost, so the next hit will do 5 extra damage, so you're technically like a 7-3. And then, yeah, similar deal here, like 7-4. And you're just hanging out, you're hanging out. Both have start to combat snipes. Not horrible. And aren't cherry builds going to win? They can get high level units, but the rest not. High level units. I mean, again, there's a lot of way to get big summon things in the fight, you know, like you can get really big Cerberus things. There are trumpets. There's got to be some other things, but yeah. I feel like it's just going to be a lot of interesting builds, because like snipes are going to be a lot better than normal, summons are going to be a lot better than normal. It's going to be interesting to see where it goes. And this is interesting. Okay, oh, we're taking a parrot, right? It can fit with so many things, I just don't know whether I take it now. I'm definitely, oh, I say definitely, I want to take one of these. Blueberries are in the pack, so yeah, if people are still running like Mosquito, then it could be interesting on Porcupine, but I assume I probably want Garlic anyway. I'm definitely buying you. Do I like sell Mosquito to play these separately? The combo would be nice, but you're like doing nothing. I'm gonna do this. Alright, blue dragon's also pretty nice. It's nice for the trumpets, but I don't necessarily need that anymore. Like, we already have, you know, 4 coming in. There's lots of other good things I could be doing now. So yeah, I might leave that. I think positioning's probably fine. I want that. I know Lynx isn't crazy yet, but I want it. Hedgehog, 3 ghost kittens and a slime, yo. Pineapple, nah. Okay, do this. I love a garlic. Bat is also really tempting, but I don't know how I'd fit it onto the squad anymore. Yeah, plus it's going to go after, like, all my snipey things. I think I just roll. I can stack and play a Hooper Bird, but... yeah, if we find a Dolphin, Frost Wolf, or Porcupine, then that's just great for next turn. Lovely, okay. What about you? I probably want to go for protective equipment. Like, yeah, getting some potatoes down. If it doesn't get replaced by bats and frost wolves and red dragons, then, you know, there's going to be a ton of crazy sniper stuff going on, so I'm pretty happy to go for that instead of cherries at the moment. But I don't know. We're already doing really well. Maybe I just play the tempo game. Try and get some early high tier things. Okay. I hate that. I don't think they encounter me too much yet, but yeah, I'm pretty much just a sniper comp, so if I run against an anti-sniper comp, I'm not going to be happy. Wow. They ruined my guy. Alright, so we can find tier 5s, and I think I'm very happy to do that, so yeah. Nyla, nice. Vulture, don't think I'd be able to keep that alive, to be honest. So yeah, I think I just stack that, play Nyla, have the parrot copy it. Doesn't feel horrible. But yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything with these. Like, Boitat is fine, maybe. But I feel like this is probably as good of a turn as you're going to get it, and then it's going to fall off really fast, so... yeah, I think I'm happy to just send that. How badly do I even want Ambrosia? I'm looking at him like, oh, I kind of want to try and keep stuff alive, but these 3 already have equipment. These ones don't really matter if they're surviving. Like, you know, I can maybe mushroom the Nyala, popcorn you or something, but yeah, it actually probably doesn't matter at all. So we'll just send that one. Maybe shuffle some stuff around. Porcupine might be better further up now, but overall not too bad. Of course you get a slot in the NoScale lobby. No. If you're not lying, then I'm very sorry. Yeah, that's tough. Looks big sniper, now kind of awkward to fit in. I think I wanted anyway, but yeah, like, I've got good stuff going on. I kind of want to go for an Anubis build, actually. You know, just looking at it, because Frostwolf is really good. Having, like, the trumpets trigger early could be really nice, too. And then I could get, like, a faint sniper. But I'm not sure what are best for that. But yeah, let's roll with it. Oh dear. Blowfish, probably not as well. Try and level the parrot, sure. Yeah. Nice, okay. So, didn't get stronger, but have a bit more direction now. Spiny Bush Viper, that's probably good. But yeah, I need to make sure the attack is all triggering the right order, because if I do go for that, then I want you to trigger first. Doesn't really matter when the trumpets come in, but yeah, we want like Spiny Bush Viper to come in after the weaknessy type stuff, probably. Parrot Chain. Look, I could have, but I'm already struggling to make room on this team as it is. I want to level up the Dolphin so I can swap it out. It's like easier. Alright, well, look, you're probably staying. The Crocodile is also very nice, though. Turnover is odd, deal 4 damage to all pets ahead. So that's got to be really good right now. Against some teams. I might play it for a turn. Like, we can get rid of you now, and then... yeah. Let's look for things. I don't mind that. Just a temporary thing. What about Beluga Whale? It's really good, but it wouldn't fit onto... Yeah. It wouldn't fit onto an Anubis team. And also, I say it's really good. It's mostly just good because it's, you know, a faint pet, but you also get the Beluga stats. So, yeah, I could potentially just put a Nyla inside. And there's no, like, random stat food, so it's easier, but... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ignore that. Spiny Bush Viper. Okay, look, I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try and find Anubis. So I'm gonna like Frostwolf, Nyla, Parrot, Spiny Bush Viper, and maybe that's my team. If the Nyla were to get flung, would you get trumpets? No, so flinging doesn't actually summon the pet at all, so yeah, it disappearing doesn't trigger faint abilities or anything. It just disappears forever. And you get like no value. Alright. Let's get weird. Oh, he's here. Okay. Right, so if I played him now, we don't need trigger on Frostwolf, but I think I do this anyway. Right? Or do I roll for chocolates and stuff first? Because it's only one slot. I might roll first, I don't know. Pineapple. Deal 1 damage to 2 random enemies, multiply damage by the distance. When does the pineapple damage come in there? Because if there's any chance that it goes from deal 1 damage, blah blah blah, to deal 3 damage, and then multiply that, then that makes you considerably better. I'm gonna roll it, because I really doubt it works that way, but yeah, maybe. Alright. Right, I forgot to look for the sloth. If they're still around. No, banana. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is really tough. It's actually the one lobby where you can't, like, use it for anything, really. And yeah, I'm really getting carried by my Nyla combo at the moment. Without that, I'd have a pretty terrible build. Okay, look, we're doing this, but yeah, it doesn't make me... You know, it'd be nice if I could use the parrot for that. It doesn't work, unfortunately, as far as I'm aware. We could do you, maybe. Or this, actually. Yeah, no, hold on. If this is my team, then... Huh. There's no... Yeah, there's no flea. I was wondering if I could get better weakness stuff around, but yeah, it's just like Bat, Dat, and Red Dragon. And Boytatra, I guess, but yeah. Flea would be ideal, I think. I don't know whether I want to try and squeeze a Tiger in here, but probably not. Like, Parrot basically does the same. Don't think I want to do that, but maybe. Triggers the Bush Viper. Don't really care about Chocolate Cake. So what, we get 2 instant triggers out of you. You already have... nah, let's keep doing it this way. I'm only winning because of my big dog. So yeah, unless I can level the Nyla, then I think this has to stay together. Didn't kill anything, dude. That was bad. My parrot was like the last thing to die. That was a bit painful. Alright, so we can bring you back. I can try and like protect some things, and I don't mind doing it. Like, are there actually many ailment teams around? I don't know, it's maybe like a third. So I'd feel relatively safe doing this. Like, I'm not going to find much better unless I just go for summon stuff. But yeah, this is what I need. I need XP. And I need it really badly. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm still pumping this on Anubis, but yeah. I'm not in a great spot right now. Bit unfortunate. Bottom half, woo-woo. I mean, somebody's got to be there, right? I know I was on Sunday a lot. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm not that, like, long term, I'm not that scared of sniper comps, because I'm going to be doing the same back to them. But, yeah, the teams with lots of summons pretty spooky. Or, yeah, this. Like, just a crazy big one. Hooray! Okay. Good. On Sunday, that's today. My mistake. I want summon stuff on there. It's probably popcorn, right? And there's actually some decent stuff, like pulling a blowfish, a deer. You potentially could work, but probably not. Tar maybe, but doubt it. And yeah, another spiny bush viper. So is that or I try and protect it? I feel like it's deep enough in that it's probably not going to get overwritten by a red dragon, but you know, if people are running bats or yeah, level 3 frost wolves, then still kind of likely to get screwed, so who knows. Okay, love that. Like, mushroom for you. How many things are actually alive? Yeah, it's probably worth it. I think I'll freeze. Again, like, if it's just bumping into another Frostwolf, assuming they don't have a smaller Frostwolf than me, then, you know, they'll probably trade or something. Like, mine's really pretty tiny. Plus, it's pretty likely to just die to, start combat snipes anyway. We are Wednesday? No, you're confused. All days where you play SAP is a Sunday. What is at the back? A small one, okay. Dude, I hate seeing belugas. I know it can't be anything that crazy, but yeah, they worry me a lot. Can I find my Anubis stuff, please? Dude, I can't find XP. We're turn 14 and I have like no levels. I'm like creeping my way up, but my whole build is focused around having an Anubis, and right now it's barely doing anything. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm still getting carried by my Nyala Parrot combo. Small one's so cute. It's fun. It could actually be pretty decent here. If you run like a bat comp, I'm thinking like bat, hedgehog, and then belugas with yeah, small ones in. That could be kind of fun. Oh. Actually, we're probably fine. Yeah, I mean, it's a level 3 slime, but we're too big. Barely, but it's good to know that that team isn't going to get, like, that much scarier. Do I just keep buying these? Like, I'm at 4 HP. I can afford to be a bit greedy. But, like, where's my trigger for this? My team could be so much better. I'm buying it, but yeah, I think... I mean, honestly, we're so close to so many levels. Like, if we find any other XP, I'm still buying it, but we need the Anubis. Like, that is really important, and it's just not happening. Elephant blowfish. With a tiger, too. It's pretty interesting. I'm really liking how much variety there is. Like, it's not like everyone's going for the same comp. And yeah, like, next to no one's going for my comp either. Like, there's only one other Anubis in play, and it's a very different team to mine. They do have level 3 Anubis, though, so... yeah. Did my Anubis even trigger there? I'm losing it. Hooray! Another win with a 1-1 snake. It's perfect. Level. Yeah, so that might be wasted now, but again, when we get like these leveled up, then, you know, when you're at level 3, it will trigger the Nyala, and then, you know, we're probably going to get too many at that point, so I can maybe swap the equipment or something, but yeah, eventually we can put the parrot on something else, probably you, or maybe this, and then things will be amazing. Freeze, thank you. Okay, big improvement. Very, very big improvement. So, start a battle, activate tier 4 or lower Faint Friends front to back. So I am very much hoping you count for that. Because potentially, we copy Nyala right now, and then we get an extra trigger off right at the start. But yeah, the important one is triggering this and the Spiny Bush Viper right at the back at the start of combat. So yeah, we'll see how that works. I am now noticing that I'm like never going to get the Frostwolf triggering before the Bush Viper, but that's fine. Again, they don't have, like, the best synergy anyway. The parrot behind the Anubis and it will activate the others. Oh, that's actually fair, yeah. I don't know if I want to do it anymore, but... Also, I didn't see. Did it? Did it trigger the parrot or no? Buy it. Just buy it all. Yes, keep taking it. Alright, we have like 50 seconds. I'm going back to watch that. Don't look at me clicking buttons. Alright, so did you work with this? It did! Yo, okay. So yeah, Anubis Parrot does work then. So even though you can only trigger tier 4s, we're copying a tier 5 ability and then, yeah, activating it anyway. Again, it's like complete overkill, but I think this is probably still the best place to leave it right now. This is really tempting, but I need to guarantee that this works, because I feel like there's a chance when these things die early, Anubis doesn't get to trigger them. So yeah, if we get like ruined by a start to combat sniper squad, then yeah, I'd probably feel better knowing that I at least have the parrot trumpets coming in too. What does back an hour do? That's the... He's not in here, but yeah, that gives another ailment. I'm actually going to be posting a video today where I used it, but yeah, it makes the things that you hit with it do like half damage, I think. Just once, but yeah, it's not terrible. Yeah, I'm afraid to change anything. I know I'm wasting trumpets, but I'd have less trumpets if I reorganized. And I kind of like how things are going. Oh, you beauty. Okay. So now we can just activate that anyway, but it's still a low level, so... You know, we get you to trick... Oh, hold on, it's activate tier 6 or lower friends front to back. Dude, I should have read this. Okay, so does that mean it does trigger the Frostwolf before Bush Viper? I'm not, like, observant enough to know how this works, but yeah. Power behind Nubis will trigger everything again. Also true, so yeah, that's probably better than just doing that, right? Okay. So yeah, ideally, this does trigger first, and then we get our trumpets, and then we get all the snipes off. So that would be really cool. Please work that way. Has always been front to back. Yeah, again, I'm not observant. I see colors flashing in front of me, but I can't actually tell what's going on. As long as it's vaguely along the lines of what I assume it's going to do, then yeah. Huge. Nice, okay. Top 7. We just need to level this. Well, and the back line, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to do? I'm not even sure what equipment I want to change. Like, again, we may get into a situation where we don't need the mushroom here, because, you know, once you're at level 3, you're going to be getting 24 trumpets by default, but then we have 2 extra triggers. So, you know, that's going to be well over even if you don't use the mushroom. So we can definitely change that equipment at some point. We don't necessarily need the protection here, and depending on what other comps are. Like, this top one doesn't have any snipers. That's an octopus in here, but... Yeah, I'm going to keep it going for now. We may try and change something in the future, but I think right now I'm just looking for more XP. And pineapple backpack for science. I can't... Look, I'm not even going to be able to map that out. I'd put it on, and I won't be able to tell the difference. That's a big octo. Ah, we're always going to be fine, actually. Even killed it. Okay. Top 3. We have another level, yo. Alright. Oh, baby. Okay, so you're getting me 16 trumpets, and we're basically doing that 3 times, again, not including the mushroom. So that's probably enough, right? I don't know if I had melon it, but I think I'd be happy to put down a popcorn or something. There's no more ailment givers out. Still octopus and gorillas. Yeah, so I'm going to leave the mushroom on it right now, because we do get a little bit of value for that. Lemon. Lemon is kind of nice against this team, just to try and keep things alive, but yeah, it also doesn't change too much. I'm gonna roll it. Yeah, just keep this going. More chocolates, won't complain. You love that the sloth is slowly rising in the team list. Yeah, it's constantly at the top for some reason. It's like stuck there. And can you see what's in the belugas? Yeah, when I hover over it, it shows at the bottom. So what happened there? I didn't get my max... We're fine, but I didn't get my max trumpets, and I didn't see why. Did you die before the Anubises could trigger? If so, that's a little bit worrying. Do I ever change Frostwolf? Probably not. Yeah, I mean, this equipment getting wiped out's... Well, it's not even that good. Getting rid of the mushroom, they only really lose 10 trumpets for that. You know, we kind of equal out that one. That equipment's pointless anyway. So, yeah, so it's just like these two where it's a bit of a difference, but kind of doubt it. Alright, my mission is to get this to level 3. That's what I want. And does back an hour magical work? I have no idea. I've never done it. I've used back an hour like twice ever. Also, when you say back an hour, are you looking at something in this pack or something else? Because I don't see back an hour in here. What do they do? Manticore increases the effectiveness of ailments. And yeah, back an hour has an ailment. Okay, I get all my trumpets, which is good. They do have scary summons again, though. Oh, they got me. Okay. Dude, even if I get the extra summon out of you... The Keenoe's not good. There it is. Okay, well, we're definitely not cherries-ing it. Not egging either. So yeah, I can popcorn, and it might be fine. We'd be seeing a tier 5 for that. It's like Boitata maybe... I think the rest of it wouldn't really do anything, but it's still like the biggest summon I can get. So is that or I try and protect it with a lemon? We parrot to Bush Viper? No, so if I did this, now that everything's like max level, by having it on the Anubis, we're triggering the Bush Viper again anyway, so... You know, we both get higher damage snipes because we're triggering the very backmost slot twice. And we're also triggering everything, so... You know, this is the positioning. All I can really change now is whether I'm... Yeah, putting popcorn on here. I still think Mushroom is best at the backline as well, but maybe there's something else. These are really bad. Maybe I need to change the Frostwolf too. They're getting so many hits off. Yeah, so my back guy, he survives until the end. How do you work? It's one random enemy. If my backline gets sniped earlier, then it's actually good having the mushroom. It just keeps surviving, like, right until the end. Have you tried to just hope to work better? That's kind of what I'm doing. I want to do this, but, like, the initial barrage of snipes are already killing the things. Yeah, I think I need to change you. I just don't know whether popcorn's good enough. The more things I summon for them to hit, the worse it gets. Like, what can I even get from tier 2 that isn't, like, trash? Oh, no. Yeah, I might just do that. Like, we don't need the mushroom. I think melons are going to be better. I just need these things to, like, survive a big hit instead of summoning, like, even smaller things. Just so that octopi get, like, multiple big snipes off. That seems better. Yeah. No, I'm still gonna draw. What about you? Is melon better, or would it be better to go for... Because the octopuses are gonna come out anyway. So maybe I do want a potato there too. Or a lemon, if we can find either of those. Is there anything else I can swap in? I still feel like... I don't know, I feel like most of this is still as good as it gets. And I can't swap in any one thing that's going to give me, like, massive summons. You know, so if I, like, swap you out, then I probably just lose, even though you're probably the weakest thing. I think the opponent is waiting till he finds another octopus to change the perk. Octopus, gorilla, octopus. Yeah, it's kind of worrying. Because, like, they can still get better. I've, like, hit my cap. I can change equipment, but I don't even know what I can do at this point. Again. Is it popcorn at the back as well? Is that also it? Sorry, this I meant. It might be. I am hating this though. You know what? Sure. Okay, we need to try and rush this down. If they have time to get these like final levels down, then I'm gonna be screwed. So yeah. Maybe melon at the back. I think potato's definitely better at the back, because the only reason this is dying is because it keeps getting hit by the, you know, octopuses multiple times. But yeah, I'm putting melon on there. I also think a potato would be better there, but still. Melon probably better than the popcorn I had. It's just really difficult to tell. Oh, this is not looking quite as good. Yeah. Alright, we'll try a few more, but I don't know. If this is still like infinite draws, then I'd be pretty happy to concede that to Nelson soon. Yeah, so I think melon is better at the front. Actually, lemon's probably... Yeah, no, lemon's probably better, actually. Should I just be rolling for that for everything? So, dude, I hate this. I'm not built to make these kind of decisions. Is Ambrosia in the pack? It is, yeah, but honestly, it probably doesn't make much of a difference here. Because, you know, like, this was mostly just to wipe out other people's equipment so I can, you know, nuke them a bit harder, but you're already doing a lot of damage. Because like, you're right at the back of my team, so you're doing 3 damage, and then I'm assuming it's at least 15, you know, if it hits the front line. So, you know, the damage doesn't matter. They're not particularly using their equipment. So, yeah. It's just annoying, because I can't, like I said, I can't even get rid of this for more snipes or something, because I'm not losing because I'm not getting like a bigger barrage at the start. If only you could scale. Yeah, but then they could scale. Nah. I can't change it. Like if I take this out, then they could just put on good equipment. So yeah. Blueberry Spiny Bush Viper, trust me, kill the octopus quickly. No, look, if I take off the protective equipment, then they will not get favorable trades. I start doing this, but yeah. Alright, I'll maybe go until turn 30, and then, yeah, that's Nelson's win, I think, if it still draws. Try Popcorn at the back. Popcorn's not going to be better. Like, remember, I am saving... Yeah. Okay, so normally this would tank one hit, and then on the next one it'd die, and then, you know... If I had a Mushroom or Popcorn, then it summons the thing. With this, it can tank 2 extra hits, so instead of summoning some random thing that doesn't do anything, it's, you know, just there and bigger. And isn't potato just better lemon? No, so that's what I was thinking, but the thing is the only snipes coming in are from octopuses, which only do 6 damage snipes, so... I don't know where to look at it, but, you know, we're saving damage this way, unless we're bumping into smaller things and then taking the snipes. Mandrake is the answer. I don't think it is. It started battle, so I'd only hit one thing. You know, like, I'd be running a dead pet just to counter one of their pets. I need a lot of levels to make that happen. I don't know. I mean, I could look for it. Yeah, I just wish snipers was worth more. So yeah, that'd be tier 2. It's not gonna do anything. Nah, I do think it's just over. Like, I can't change anything. Pandora's box is the answer. No. Nah, I do think it's over. Like, they have their levels now, so you know. They've hit their cap, and it is better than mine. You can pay to Frostal if you can get level 3 Mandrake. It doesn't exist. Again, there's no scaling, so you can't, like, just randomly change between things. Yeah, okay, so I wouldn't have even been able to... Whoops. Wouldn't have been able to get the Parrot Mandrake thing this turn anyway. I'll hold on to them, but... Yeah, that's a GG. Sell everything, concede. Nah, I'm going down with this. Like, I'm still proud of the team. It's a fun build. Like I said, it just has a... Yeah, lower cap to the Belugas. Because you're always going to get crazy value out of Belugas out of... Or compared to just playing, yeah, the raw Faint Pets anyway. But yeah, I guess it's just because they come out of the Beluga with crazy stats. Alright. Nelson, GG. Incredibly scary team. So yeah, GG's. Alright, everybody, welcome. We have a new rainbow pack, and we're doing no duplicate colors. So in this one, when you end your turn and go into fights, you can have at most one of each of the different types of colors. So we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and kind of pinky purples. So yeah, on your team, doesn't matter about positioning, but you get at most one of each. You can have empty spaces and stuff. I will run these, and I guess I'm running a Mermal, but don't love it. Might stack that as well if we don't lose. Nice hits. Okay, let's be the Stormy packages. And not a loss. Alright, great. Also forgot about Mermal's synergy with, yeah, Tsuchinoko. And... Huh. Freeze Peach? I might freeze a Peach. Never mind, we can stack that instead. Okay. So, don't have a full team for colors yet, but, yeah, not looking too bad. Unfortunately, Tsuchinoko is always going to jump before the Moth triggers, so... Yeah, you're going to jump and always be at the front, then you're going to give the Tsuchinoko attack. You're going to get some extra attack because of this guy leveling up, and yeah, you're just going to give a random thing. Permanent +1 attack at the end of turn, so ideally here or here, but can't imagine any of this is staying for too long, so we'll see. How do you do the left side thing? With me, it's always random how the pack looks. It's not random. They end up on the left side if you put them in first. So yeah, whatever you put in the pack, it appears on the left side of the pack. Like, in the order you put them in. I'm not good at explaining, but yeah. And yeah, pink and purple are the same. There aren't enough pink and purple things, so yeah. Well prefer Brain Cramp to my current pink. I don't have to run pink. I could have, like, greens and, what, yellow? No, I'm using yellow. What other color am I missing? Orange, yeah. But, yeah, no, I enjoy a Brain Cramp. Doesn't even matter if I leave that at the front. Like, you're gonna squish him in anyway. It'd be interesting to know how this works. Like, if you had more attack than the Tsuchinoko, could I have you, like, jump to the front? Yeah, gain Melon Perk, and then you jump in front, and then you can jump again after it dies. Does that work? Whatever, let's give that to you. I don't care about this. Tabby's an orange. I can pick that up, maybe. Double Tabby, cherries. Ghost Kitten, are there any snipes? Probably not yet, I'm just gonna ignore that. And why is my Tsuchinoko so crazy big? It's like 9 attack now. Tsuchinoko and Brain Cramp are different triggers. One is start a battle, the other isn't. No, I know, that's my point. Like, when can this trigger? Because if this has more attack than that, would this be able to trigger before the Tsuchinoko? Because I'm wondering if I can go like bam, 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 like when that dies, then get 2 Brain Cramp triggers. Also, there's a ton of these dudes. Okay. I mean, again, like, you're always getting the Moth buff, so it doesn't really matter where I would leave you. Probably fine with you being in second, then these guys hanging out to the back, sure. Brain Cramp will never trigger before start of battle, okay. I need better things. Like, the brain cramp's kind of nice, but... Yeah, right now I just have you and my... Yeah, my brain cramp, and everything else is just kind of along for the ride. And yes, pink and purple are the same. Again, just like look at the pack, and if they look about the same, then yeah. Nice. Am I hoping for clownfish? I do enjoy clownfish. Alright, turtle. I might like pillar onto there, maybe? I could take a caterpillar, but I never enjoy a caterpillar as much as just scaling my own big thing. You know, I want to be the person that someone's trying to copy with a caterpillar. But yeah, I can maybe run a turtle in front of that or something. For now. I was thinking keeping the brain cramp going could be fine, but yeah, if I could just build turtles onto things, then I don't know how much I want to invest. Yeah, I might do it anyway. We've only just gotten to this tier anyway. So, friendly gained perk, give 2 random friends plus 2 health until next turn. So yeah, that does work, kind of. The issue is, these two are always going to die before everything else. So yeah, even if you get the melon, you will buff the moth, but then there'll be nothing else alive to buff, so... Unfortunate, we'll send it anyway. Is butterfly a token pet? Yeah. You can get the achievement with a... whatever it's called, Venus flytrap. Oh yeah, dude, you're actually pretty good. I didn't realize it worked with the brain cramp as well. We're actually getting a lot of stats out of this. Not real ones, but it's kind of nice. And yeah, I'm probably doing that. Like, I don't really want this guy, but he's so big. Just getting the melon down is crazy. So yeah, we'll start there, and then I'm probably playing the toad. Just because it's not horrible. Yeah, I mean, we could always swap something else. If I find a dolphin, I'd rather that. Frostwolf. Can I just sell the moth to get a Frostwolf down? It's tier 4 next turn, but I don't care that much about them, so... Yeah, I think I'll do that. Alright. So, start a combat, you jump in front of that, so I might as well leave you there. Happy to have you there, but yeah, you do your thing, you jump in, then you'll die. We have these two hanging out, that's fine. Game froze, assuming there's nothing you can do. I'm not sure, like, it doesn't, it's probably not server-side, if no one else is complaining and like, mine's working, but yeah, you can always like try closing the game and reopening it again. In my experience, I'm not very quick at it, so I don't get much of a turn, but, you know, potentially save some time. And it's Kraken red or purple? It's red, but, you know, use your best judgment. You know, like, I tried to do things on a diagonal, if you can't tell. But, again, this game doesn't have enough pets to have, like, perfect colors everywhere. So, yeah. I did my best, I can't do better. So, Toad, lots of things this can work with. I don't really have any of them right now, but, you know, I could go for the level just to see higher tier things. It's debating freezing that, but, yeah. I might just sell it, actually, like, sell Toad, get you down, then I can try and roll into a pill again. I would love to do Cardinal Melon, but I think I need to be at tier 6 for that to work, so, yeah. So, do this. Well, that's really bad. We'll do it that way. Don't care about you leveling. Don't think I need Ambrosia. Definitely don't need more of that. More attack on there might be fine, but let's keep rolling. Sure. Okay. Well, send again. And can use Monkey. I'd rather you didn't, but, you know. As long as there's nothing else that's, like, roughly a similar color, then I guess it's not too bad. Oh, my guy. They're killing all my dudes! My turtle sucks now. Wow. Dolphin. I'd like cherries down or something, but yeah, with my current team, I'd be pretty tempted to pill that onto there if I don't find something better. Dragon's nice. Sell you to buy sell fairy. That's good. Okay. Let's wait for tier 6. Lots of very pivotal stuff there. Like, there's some decent stuff in the next tier as well, like a Nessie, Red Dragon, Crocodile, all very easy things to, like, put in immediately. But, yeah, let's wait. keep buffing you, I guess. Or is Frostwolf staying? I don't know. I don't know what my final comp is going to look like. If I get like a T-Rex scaler, then I'd be pretty happy to go for like all tier 6. So I mean, this is the best place to put it right now, assuming I'm not going to keep any of it. So yeah, I might go for the level as well. Might find me something. And again, pets are whatever color you think they are, okay? Like, just go with your guts. Oh, we're fine, actually. I think you would have made it through anyway, but yeah. Yeah, the frost really saved me there. So we do you. I'm absolutely buying a T-Rex. Yeah, elephant seal is in the like pink-purple category, but yeah, pretty happy to have you. I think I hold on to it for now, because it's not like I even have high-tiered things yet. Don't really love Fox. We need to roll, ideally for a pill, because I'd have to get rid of you first anyway. That's a decent red. Yeah, okay, I like that. Keep rolling. Pill, good. Okay. Yeah, okay, so next turn, I think we sell Tabby, buy Red Dragon, pill the turtle onto it. I'm gonna have to sell you as well. See, I can sell both and still, like, pill that while I have the Tabby, but yeah, it's going to be a bit of a weird turn. It's supposed to be horrible for colorblind people, yeah. Yeah, so that is 2 reds. I just realized I haven't really looked at the teams yet. And that is 2 greens. Guys, this is what I mean. Like, even if we have really basic rules, there's still cheating everywhere. I am okay with the monkey, as long as there aren't similar colors, but yeah. Please try a little bit harder. Alright. So, we still need something else, but yeah, start a turn, give 2 tier 5 or higher friends, plus 2/2. So, you're one of those. Ideally, we get rid of you for something as well. Stingray is kind of a nice buy sell, but is that enough to justify selling my Tabby? I guess we don't have that much synergy with it right now, so like having an empty space isn't too bad, and I can always like end on an Easter egg. So yeah, do this. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm happy for you to go first, I think. Well, not actually. Let's have you go. So yeah, you die. You yeah, give 2 frost or cold, whatever it is, 2 things. You jump in, get your melon. And that's like the cleanup crew. What does leveling the hyena do? I don't know. I never use hyena. I know it flips its ability and then you get both abilities at level 3, but I can't remember what it does. And we didn't one-shot it. That's kind of painful. No. Okay. So at least you got a bit bigger. Do I leave Red Dragon at the front now? Leopard. That is very nice. Also probably going to do this, because I do want to see other tier 6s. And yeah, probably not. I don't know. Sabertooth could be fine, but yeah, if I'm really charging up a Leopard, then I think a Tiger would be a better orange. I can play that kind of at any point. So we want you to get the flashlight. You're also going to get the T-Rex scaling with the Red Dragon. Happy enough with this positioning, because we still have a couple of things behind Frostwolf. But yeah, I think I just roll. Like, I don't really want any of this. And I'm pretty happy to not buy that either. Lemon's fine. Yeah. Leave all that. Send again. I am wondering if I should reposition a little bit, because I could have you at the back, and then if other people are running Red Dragons, then yeah, it's a much better target for it. Not sure how many other teams that's good against, but, you know. Oh my god, they killed my... A draw, fine. Okay. Yo, Leopard. So we're doing you. And do I roll a bit first? I probably just stack it. Because, yeah, I don't have chocolate in this pack, so if you want to level things, you have to... you have to find them. Keep rolling. Big. Not big yet, but that would be nice. I'm going to swap that around, like I said. I could put you at the front now, but I kind of prefer it here. Like, potentially we have 3 hits coming out behind that, so it's probably not going to get wasted. Don't know how many, like, scary things there are at the front. There are some. Like, there's not many, but there are a handful of things that have, like, a lemon or melon, so you would help out with that. So, sure. No chocolate in the pack, you're a psycho. Look, we have chocolates in every pack, but for this one I also tried to do some, like, diagonal coloring. Less at the bottom, but yeah. We, like, never do this, so I thought we'd give it a chance again. Oh? That team looked way bigger than me. Okay. Right. We're stacking this. We're absolutely ignoring that, though. Tiger is very much something that I want, but when I play it, it's going to start eating the stats from these two. Well, you know, there's going to be 3 targets for T-Rex, and it's already not that fast, so any stats that the leopard doesn't get is kind of bad. So I don't know, I think I maybe roll Tiger for now, because you're doing a great job, you're also doing a great job. So I think I just need to just roll and try and find the XP. Ugh. I should maybe get use of equipment as well. Might be best to just go through here and try and find like a mushroom or something, but yeah, I don't know. Can use Monty? It's white, so 1 color. Again, as long as you're not breaking like the spirit of the pack, then yeah, I'm not against it. So, you know, if you use a monkey and you don't have anything else that's like remotely brown, then fine. If you have a white pet and you don't have any other things that are similar, then also all good. And a boss check, okay. Oh, this is... Sarchus is kind of scary. I was gonna say, they had a very big team, and I was trading pretty well, but... yeah, not enough, unfortunately. That is crazy, okay. Oh, elephant seal? How dead am I? It'd be really nice if I could just wait for T-Rex to get all my scaling, but like, if I could sell you, play that, and just start pumping it with stuff there, it wouldn't be bad, but I don't really want to do that, so yeah, I might buy that for you and then kind of call it. Am I ever selling it? I don't know if I am, but I also don't want to level it. Not like this, anyway. Also, there's like a T-Rex on almost every team. Handful of monkeys around, handful of elephant seals, but yeah. And we do have a Monty, okay. And a monkey. You could theoretically get Tand in this pack. What? How? Oh, they gave themselves Crisp, and then I overwrote it with a worse ailment. Whatever, okay. But yeah, how would you get the Tans in here? I wouldn't have thought that'd be doable. Roll. Yeah, I mean, again, you're not going anywhere. It's been a while since we found any, but sure. Yggdrasil actually isn't horrible, but I may just pump the leopard some more. It's only HP, but it's kind of my carry at the moment. Yeah, let's just make you big. He's in Cornucopia. Oh, I see, yeah. Yggdrasil and then Pilot, okay. Alright, very true. I don't know why I didn't see that when I was literally looking at Yggdrasil, but yeah. Whoops. Dude, these teams are so much bigger than me. No. It's still close! Like, these are really close fights. Ugh. This pack feels quite cheesable. It was, like, it wasn't meant to be impossible to cheat in the pack, you know? Like, I could strip everything out so it's impossible, but that's not fun, you know? I just want people to not intentionally be like, I found a way to get this terrible thing. I just don't want to have to think about it. Alright. Level 3 before I die, please. I actually could have had level 3 U ages ago, but yeah. I'm good, I think. Just send it. Dead Mantis and T-Rex, both green. Who did? I didn't see one. Oh, no, you mean, yeah, no, Orchid Mantis is fine. Like, it summons another green in the fight, but yeah. Again, it's always like, this team does have 2 reds, but it's always when you go into the fight. You know, like, hit and turn, enter the fight, whatever it is. Whatever happens in the fight stays in the fight. More manageable, maybe? Kind of ruined my my weakness thing again, but... Oh, barely. Barely. I don't know, I still don't want to swap in other high tier stuff. Because, like, my win condition right now is my leopard. I could soon. I feel like if I find a tiger now, then it's worth it, but... At the same time, getting the 1 extra snipe off may make next to no difference compared to what these are doing for me right now. So who knows. Could also be buying mana potions, and it makes me stronger for like a turn, but yeah, I would rather not. Never risking a Competo. Melon. Hold on, how many red dragons are there? Like 3, 4 maybe? 5? Well, I still think I prefer Melon on you, so I'm just going to do that. Alright. Send. If we don't get the... Yeah, we didn't get the crisp on there. Yo, no, it's not enough! Oh, it was so big. Dude, so many fights. I definitely don't think I had the winning team there. It maybe could have happened if we got really lucky with XP and finding a tiger, but... Yeah, I felt like we could have made it further, at least. But, oh well, I mean, still a good lobby. 10-17, top 8-ish. Alright, GG's. Good luck, everybody.